Well, do a test run on this top thing up here. So step one is clean it. Have a nice shiny aluminum. We get this white stuff off. The door can run. All right, we're recording. We'll try this again. Step one, shined up. Got to get this white stuff off the aluminum. Now, granted, I'm doing an easier one. You see it. Let's do a test run of something easier. I know this is not exactly the most exciting aspect of it, but that's what it is. All right, you got that thing. You have your aluminum brazing rod. This is a flux core rod. Now, flux is important. Aluminum is a pain in the ass, as I'm sure you already know. My lovely torch, it's been through everything, but I use it for everything, so it is what it is. All right, step one is start to apply your heat. You want to heat this up, heat this area up. Aluminum is a pain because you can't tell how hot it actually is. Unlike copper that'll glow, aluminum will just get hot, 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 and then melt. I did a little demo over here. I melted the aluminum out, but just to show what it would do. So when you start getting it hot, you want to kind of drag it over and let the flux run, and then it'll kind of give you an indication of how hot it is, and try to get it to go. So I'm going to see if I can do this again and see if it'll turn up. So, fire up the torch. Start putting the heat into it. Put your heat to the thicker. Put your heat into the thicker area. This is very thin down here, so you want to drive your heat to this side. Yeah, a little spot in there. So you see it starting to melt in. Back the heat, back the torch away with the heat, and just let it lay on top. And there we have a nice. The whole thing is just built up a little bit, and hopefully that turns out well. We'll see how well that actually looks. But as far as torch control, I'll heat it and then back the torch away to give it a little bit less, a little bit more, a little bit less. I never really adjust it by this. Ow, that's hot. But yay, practice. And just let it cool and see how it goes. All right, cool. All right, back again. I drilled a hole in this thing to see about filling a hole. So, drilled a hole, see if it'll work right. Slightly more difficult spot. Same basic idea. Clean, 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 clean. Also made more difficult by the fact I have a camera strapped to a hand cart directly in my field of view. Have to hug this thing. But alright, step one, clean it up. Ready to show it. You see, I drilled a small hole. What size hole? Who cares? It's just for a demo, so I'll drill a hole in it. So you got that. Same brazing rod, same torch. and we'll see if I can fill that hole. And we're done. Let it cool. The whole trick to aluminum, if there is a trick, drive your heat into the thickest part and get it barely hot enough to actually do anything. And just let it cool. It's popping and crackling. And yeah. Try to cut this thing loose, see if I can get a close-up of it. That's all glare. Try putting a flashlight, that made it worse. Cut the camera loose. And I think it was that one. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. So, nice and shiny. All right.